Say it now! What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the sweetest place on earth. We are here for our Passholder preview of the all-new Wildcat's Revenge. Wildcat is back, y'all, with a vengeance. RMC hybrid roller coaster, first of its kind in the park. It's one of the fastest coasters here at Hershey, and we hear it's boasting the world's largest underflip. How many times have we heard that today?
At least 12.
Couple dozen, yeah. We're only gonna get one ride, so we gotta make it count, but the rest of the day we're gonna be indulging all things Wildcat's Revenge. From merch to snacks to beverages, there's a lot going on in the park to commemorate this new attraction. I hope you're excited, guys, because we sure are. I'm Tim.
I'm Katie.
And we do things like this. Our adventure begins here at the Hersheypark Supply Company, right at the front of the park. We're gonna walk you through some of the Wildcat's Revenge merch that has arrived here to commemorate the opening of the ride. First and foremost, we have these adorable Wildcat's Revenge Wildcats. This one doesn't look so wild, he looks cute, but he does have the official Wildcat's Revenge bandana, $26.99 plus or minus season pass discount for all you visiting that may be season pass holders. There is also a much bigger and more wild looking cat model right underneath of those. This one, instead of the bandana, have a little ribbon or a bow tied around. And these are of course all meant to model the actual trains where we have Wildcats popping off the front. RMC does good work. Hershey capitalizes on it. $44.99 plus or minus season discount for these. If you're a puzzle person and a roller coaster person, not a whole lot of overlap, but I guess there's some. Wildcat's Revenge 1,000-piece puzzle waiting for you here. $39.99 plus or minus discount. Pretty healthy stock of these die-cut stickers. $4.99 a pop. We've got an adult logo t-shirt in heather gray, so just the charcoal in the background and the Wildcat's Revenge logo on the front, $24.99. I really do like this style. I have one gripe, which I will get to in a minute. We also have adult hoodies with the Wildcat's Revenge logo. This only comes in this bright red, color of the rails of Wildcat's Revenge, for adults. For kids, it's something a little bit different. But for this, $54.99 for an adult hoodie. Your option is red or nothing. On the back of this little Wildcat's Revenge standee, we have magnets that are basically just white backdrop, Wildcat's Revenge logo over top. And then we have a tribute to the legacy of Wildcat's Revenge with all this classic Wildcat stuff. 1996 to 2022, years of operation for the original attraction. We have that little graphic. We have a big graphic, same image, different size. And then we have a deck of playing cards featuring the original Wildcat. Same deal for the collectible lapel pins. We've got the original Wildcat with its year, its lineage, its legacy. And we've got this keychain. These are pretty low cost, $6.99. I believe this one is a little bit more, but not by much. $9.99. We also have large mugs featuring the original Wildcat. Shot glasses. This legacy style also offers you a pretty trendy looking bottle opener. $12.99 plus or minus discount. In my opinion, the youth really lucked out on the Wildcat's Revenge merch because this hoodie only comes in youth size. We do have t-shirts in this heather gray with this backing and this logo on it for the adults, but hoodies only come in this color for youth. Same deal with the t-shirts over here. Unfortunately, I really wanted this t-shirt. I've not been able to find it in adult sizes. I think this bright red T style is only befitting the youth sizes. For now. $19.99 versus $44.99 for the hoodies. If you're the type that wants to drink your loyalty, you are in luck. We have Wildcat's Revenge shot glasses, mugs. These are tumblers back here, I think. Yeah. Healthy stock of these elsewhere as well. Clear bottom. And then of course we have the water bottle. Because what's visiting a theme park? You don't have attraction-based water bottle. $22.99 for the mug, $17.99 for the tumbler, $28.99 for the water bottle, and $12.99 for the shot glass. As part of this same standee, we also have this neat little wood sign, 10 inches by 15 inches. It's literally just the logo on wood. If you're a collector, this is a neat item. It does have these little mounting holes as well. So you can take this home, hang it up in the garage, the office, Remember your fun times on Wildcat's Revenge. This is by far my favorite piece of Wildcat's Revenge merch that I've seen so far. It is a slider pin. Moves you up and down through the world's longest underflip. The record that Wildcat's Revenge broke for us when it came here today. $9.99 plus or minus discount. Adjacent the supply company here at Milton's Ice Cream Parlor, there is a special treat available for Wildcat's Revenge too, but we have actually already had this upstairs at the Chocolatier, and in bigger form. That video will be coming a little bit later this week, so make sure to check it out if you want to see how we feel about this Sunday. So that's it for the front of the park and the Hersheypark Supply Company. We're now headed towards the middle of the park where we can pick up some of our first food items related to Wildcat's Revenge. Our ride today is at 2:30. Not the first one, not the last one. We wanted to slide in right in the middle so we could eat and then ride and then talk about the ride and then eat some more. There's a lot of eating here at Hersheypark. Everyone's here for the same reason today. All headed to the same junction. The back of the park is no longer the first place I would recommend going. All right, first snack stop came from Berk's Hot Dogs, right across from Fahrenheit, and this is the Wildcat's Revenge dog. Foot-long hot dog, toasted bun, sweet and spicy marmalade, and then potato sticks. I think Berk's is also where we got the hot honey bikes from
Berk's is where we got the Dark Knight's hot dog with the green mac and cheese and the hot honey bikes. I think they make a good hot dog. I like it. They said a sweet and spicy marmalade, which you may think doesn't belong on a hot dog. I'd say it's more like a kind of like a relish.
Yeah, it looked like a relish.
I like it. I think it's mildly spicy, so I think people who are a little hesitant towards spice would like this. The potato sticks are a nice crunch. They do kind of fall all over the place when you take a bite.
Well, what else is new?
I like it. I think this is a nice, fun offering.
These potato sticks, basically just, they're like the crispy McDonald's fries at the tail end of a bag, but like a whole hot dog full of them. The marmalade is actually like spicy ketchup. If you've ever had spicy ketchup before, we have a bottle at home. It's just like elevated salsa or sweet salsa, some may say. I think that's what this is. Like, it's just a spicy ketchup kind of flavor, but it's good. Works really well with the dog. Right next to Berk's Hot Dogs is Coaster Collectibles, another pop-up shop where they also have a healthy inventory of Wildcat's Revenge merch. I will say it's pretty much the same merch that you can find at the supply company, just further in the park as opposed to right in front of the park. The only thing I'm seeing here that I did not see at the supply company is this keychain, which runs $7.99 plus or minus discount. These socks I did see at the supply company yesterday. I think they were out of stock when I did my tour today. So they're here as well, but I'm quite sure they'll be in the supply company too as soon as they do inventory and restock everything. I will say too, if you're really into this underflip pin, which I really am, and you don't see it at the supply company for some reason, they do have a much healthier inventory of that particular pin here in this shop than I saw at the supply company this morning. So check both places. Same merch, different stock. So that's gonna be it for all of the Wildcat's Revenge stuff towards the front of the park and the middle of the park. Everything else is gonna be found near the Wildcat's Revenge itself, which is at the back of the park. This is the Revenge-a-Rita, and I'm surprised it is that because I've been calling it that all day and I thought I was totally wrong about what it was called. It's just a margarita with a tropical fruit spin, but it is Wildcat's Revenge branded. Picked it up from Revenge Beverages, a truck right outside the Wildcat's Revenge entrance, and it looks like sangria.
I think Chi-Chi's margarita is like a margarita like mixer, like it's ready to go. I mean, I like it. It's very fruity, refreshing. It's sweeter than a typical margarita, I would think. Of note, it comes with the souvenir glass.
I literally was just thinking that. That's one of the souvenir glasses you can buy at the supply company.
So and
now we have it.
$15.99 plus, well, I don't know if there's tax in Pennsylvania, honestly, but for $15.99 we got a souvenir tumbler and a refreshing beverage.
Worth noting as well, no season pass discount on alcohol, so you still have to pay full freight for this one, but you get the glass as a keepsake. This is like, do you remember the fruit pops that you used to like put in the freezer, and it was literally just like
very like
gelatinous
it's
fruit?
It's like adult fruit juice, or fruit punch.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Spiked fruit punch. But with the benefit of a souvenir cup. So Hershey is taking a page out of the Disney playbook today. We're utilizing boarding groups to get on this ride. Had to make these reservations in advance for our Passholder preview. Our time is at 2:30, which is right now. And just like at Disney, a boarding group does not guarantee a walk-on ride. We're still gonna have to wait. We'll just have to wait a little bit less than everyone else is gonna have to wait on opening day. I'll take that. We are in the queue, officially. Woo! we're coming up on the lockers. They are midway through the queue and nothing is making it past this point as a loose article. See ya on the other side. Insane. Wildcat has been reborn in the best possible way. I think we both agree that just took what was, in our opinion, the worst roller coaster in the park,
the worst adult
and made it the best roller coaster in the park. Yeah. RMC has done it again. We were placed in the second to last row, which wouldn't have been our first choice. We're typically front row riders because it's a lot smoother in the front. I would say it's an any row ride. This is gonna be so totally wild in the back. But it's also probably smooth and super fun in the front, which is our usual ride preference. Unfortunately, we can't do that today, but we will be back and we will be riding. This is an every time we visit the park ride now, 100%. We're gonna have to wait however long the wait is to get on this ride every time we come. It is not to be missed. No. Well done, Hershey. The final stop on our Wildcat's Revenge snack crawl brings us to Simply Chocolate, home of the king size shake, and king size it is. Toppings wise, we're looking at a waffle dipped in chocolate, crispy candied bacon, a Twizzler, because the Twizzler is just part of the Wildcat setup, and then a pretzel with sprinkles on it. And of course, this whole shebang is stuffed with multiple blends of ice cream flavors and lined with a sprinkle rim. This is a monster. We're going to remove the crispy candied bacon waffle.
And this
because
Twizzler.
It is an object of obstruction.
I do like the waffle. That's intense.
The candied bacon?
It's a lot of sweet and mapley and bacon in one bite.
Power through. It's like breakfast.
Yeah.
It's a breakfast milkshake. Strange choice, but I don't hate it. I thought this was cream cheese because it tasted kind of sweet and dairy flavored, but I think it's actually maple butter. This is a very breakfasty milkshake. If after all the snacking we've done today, you think you would still be able to handle a little more sweetness, make sure to stop in at the Sweeterie for a couple extra Wildcat's Revenge treats, namely the specialized Wildcat's Revenge fudge flavor, which is a blend of strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate fudge, near as we can tell, and the Wildcat's Revenge cheesecake, made of Kit Kat, brownies, strawberry cheesecake topped with white chocolate cream. I think we're probably done for the day. But this is always here for those of you who can tolerate it. Alrighty folks, we've had an absolutely wild day here at Hersheypark. Pun of course very much intended. We had an amazing ride on Hersheypark's all new roller coaster, Wildcat's Revenge, one of Rocky Mountain Construction's finest of the four that we've done. I would say of those four, and this is gonna be controversial, Twisted Timbers, Lightning Rod, Wildcat's Revenge, and then Iron Gwazi. But Iron Gwazi only just by a hair and only because it's so much taller and faster, and that's what I like in a ride. If you're big on hang time, air time, ejector air specifically, this ride has it all. It is definitely my favorite of all the coasters in the park now, which is saying something because Hersheypark's got a great line. I think everyone is gonna really enjoy this ride when it opens to the public on June 2nd. Of course, there's all kinds of snacks and merch to celebrate as well. We are headed home to get a good night's sleep and edit until until the next time, I've been Tim.
I'm Katie.
And every day,
is a new adventure.
We'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone!